Do you understand that we have how powerful our words can be? Of course, there's prayer, but I'm talking about encouraging others. We have got power with our words to encourage people, to help people, to bless people. And the final one is speaking words of blessing in declaration over people, over our city. Amen. I'm going to have the team come back up and do the blessing song before we leave again. But speaking words of blessing, words of encouragement, declaration. You understand, this is what we're doing. We're changing the word. That's why we say all the time, every day, this is the city. East Liverpool is the city of God's great grace. God's great grace. I know that people have spoken negative about our city. I know if you look at things sometimes, and especially several years ago, it just seemed like all you want to do is just spew out. Oh, the people, blah, blah, blah. What's the matter with blah, blah, blah? What's the blah, 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 blah? You know what I mean? But no, we choose as an act of faith to believe that God said, this is the city of great grace. So we speak that blessing over our city. Amen? We speak that blessing over this is what, in the Old Testament, in Numbers, the priests would speak. And in fact, all of Israel would come out. And this is really where this song comes from. God said, you speak to the people and say, the Lord bless you and keep you. And may his grace or may his favor be upon you. Amen. In the New Testament, what are we called? We're called priests and kings unto our God. Part of our priestly duty, part of our duty as a Christian is to speak positively, to speak blessing over our land, to speak blessing over our city, to speak blessing over our country. Don't let anyone bash our country. Don't let anyone bash our city. Don't let anyone bash your kids in front of you. Would you let them do that? No, you wouldn't. Or bash your family. No, you can't say that around me. And I'll tell you, there's nobody that's done a better job that I've ever seen in my life than Pastor Lisa about not allowing people to speak negatively about our city around her. It just brings up in her, now it does in me too, but maybe not as bold as her. It just brings up an anger in her almost, a righteous anger. Yes, what are you talking about? Let's talk about our city that way. And she's not afraid to tell them. She's not afraid to say it. That's not what God says. That's not the truth. Our people are wonderful. When we see people the way God sees them, that's the key. There was a little girl that was coming to our church, and she was, I won't even say it. She was, how do I say it nicely? She was a handful. Let's just put it down. But man, Pastor Lisa would always, and she didn't talk about her. Somebody else would be saying she's blah, 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 blah. And Pastor Lisa, what did she say? She's perfect. She's wonderful. I can't remember the exact words. But she said, no, she's wonderful. She's a wonderful girl. She's a wonderful girl. And she kept speaking that. Like, it's almost like, what are you talking about? Even me, I'm like, I kind of know some things about faith. I'm like, don't say that. She's not wonderful. She's like a handful. That's putting it nicely. But no, she's like that. But we got to be like that. We got to be like that. Because we see people the way God sees them, they're his masterpiece. No matter what they're going through, no matter what they're doing, no matter how they're acting, God sees them as his masterpiece. He sees them. He loves them. He loves them with a great, intense love. He loves them so much. They may have chosen to reject it. He loves them. They may have chosen a lifestyle, whatever, that makes your stomach sick. But he loves them so much. So who are we to speak negatively about them? Who are we to speak negatively about them? We have no right to do that. We got to line up with God and speak blessing. See the best in them. See the best in them. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8 in the Amplified. One of the parts it says, believe the best of every person. Love believes the best of every person. So we speak blessing. But I want you to understand, when we speak blessing, mix faith with it and know that you're changing something. You're changing atmosphere. Sometimes it's just speaking in the atmosphere. Speaking in the atmosphere of this city. Amen. Speaking You may not speaking directly to people. God will give you a chance to do that. But sometimes we're just proclaiming what He says about our city. Proclaiming what He says. Amen. Hallelujah. It's getting better. It's getting brighter. Every day it's getting better. Every day it's getting brighter. You know, God gave me the word a month or so ago, a little bit more than a month ago. Your best days are ahead. Our best days are ahead. That's something we ought to be proclaiming. That's something we ought to be speaking over people. Oh, our best days are ahead every day. Every day gets better. Every day gets better. Every day gets better. Amen. So change your speaking. Change your words. Change your words. I'm sorry, I got a tickle in my throat this morning. Change your words. Change your words. You know, sometimes you can put it to a song. You know what I mean? So many good songs that are speaking God's word. But you can just make your own song up. You know what I mean? Every day gets better. Every day gets better. Every day gets sweeter. Every day gets brighter. Every day gets better. Every day gets sweeter. Just get up and sing it. Your best days are ahead. Your best days are ahead. My best days are ahead. My best days are ahead. My best days are ahead. Shh. Our city is rising. Our city is rising. Our city is shining. Our city is shining. Our city is rising. Our city is rising. Our city is shining. Our city is shining. You can speak it with faith, amen. It doesn't have to be the most eloquent song or the most eloquent, I know mine's not, or the most eloquent words. But every day gets brighter. Every day gets brighter. Every day gets brighter. I'm just singing this over you right now. Every day gets brighter. Every day gets sweeter. Every day gets better. Every day gets better. Your best days are ahead. Your best life is ahead. Your best days are ahead. Right out there for you. There's good things in store for you. There's glory in store for you. You may be down and depressed, but I speak joy over you. God joys over you. He rejoices over you with singing. He rejoices over you with dancing. Your best days are ahead. I speak peace. We speak peace into your life right now. There is peace. There is peace coming now. Speak peace over this city. We speak peace over this country. Thank you for America, Lord. Thank you for the United States. God bless the United States of America. Your blessing hasn't left us. Your blessing is upon us. We'll fulfill the destiny you have for us as a country. Thank you, Father God. We bless the United States. We call it blessed. Every day we rise up and say, this is a blessed country. This is a blessed nation. This is a blessed people. We bless the country. We bless the United States. A country whose grace, your grace is shed upon us. Your grace is shed upon this country. Your grace is shed upon this country. Oh, we speak blessing. Our best day, our country of the United States, best days are ahead. Our best days are ahead. As a country, our best days are ahead. That's prophetic. Amen. That's prophetic. That's prophetic. That's God speaking. That's God speaking right now. He said the best days. The best days of the United States are ahead. Our best days are ahead. The best days are ahead. Bless the United States, Lord. We thank you. Our best days are ahead. Our best days are ahead. Best days, best days, best days. Hallelujah. Well, I think the team is going to sing this song. Amen. And let's sing, everyone out there, sing it with them, and just let's speak blessing. We're speaking blessing to our city. We're speaking blessing to our whole nation right now. Amen. Let's speak blessing to our whole nation as we sing this. Amen. Over the saved, the unsaved, the blessing of God be upon us. And the ones that aren't saved are going to be saved. They're going to come into the kingdom of God. There's a great harvest coming. There's a great awakening coming. Amen. That's what's going to happen. You know, I say the great awakening's coming. 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 So let's go ahead and sing. And we're going to make this our ending song. So when the song is over, we'll be done. We look forward to seeing you later this week on Facebook. But keep speaking blessings and speak encouragement and faithful words and speak praise. Thank you.
Gracious to you, Lord, turn it